guys, it's Teresa and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another Weird Wednesday and I haven't filmed one, I think in a month? 2 months? Let me see my index here. Yeah, about 2 months. And since it is Asian Pacific Heritage Month, I decided to go ahead and film a video on some fun facts from where I'm from, which is, a mix of both Asian and Pacific Islander month, which is the Philippines. So I found some top 10 facts. Some of them I did know myself, some of them I did not know. So let's just get into it. The first fact is probably one that if you guys have ever had Filipino food or are Filipino yourself, you know that we do enjoy our sweet foods. A lot of our foods, even like the regular meals, like we have sweeter spaghetti. We don't really like sour or spicy things. So most of our recipes are fairly sweet, except for maybe like Bicol, which is like a place in the Philippines that tends to produce more spicier foods. But aside from that, everywhere else kind of like sweeter foods, if that makes sense in any way. The next fun fact is that we actually really do like to shop. 3 out of the 10 largest world malls are found in the Philippines, and that is SM Mega Mall, SM North EDSA, and SM Mall of Asia. And I believe it's been like, I was 6 before I left the Philippines, and I haven't been able to visit back since. So I do remember, I think I have been to one of the SMs. I don't remember. I want to say it's Mall of Asia, but it's been a minute, so yeah. The next fun fact is one that I actually did not know, and that is actually that the word boondocks is English borrowed from the Philippines, which is the Filipino word is bundok, which means mountain. And it didn't come into kind of the English vocabulary until I believe the Second World War. And that's really interesting because we've been saying the boondocks for a long time, and I did not know that it was actually like an English loan word from the Philippines. Learn something new every day. The fourth fun fact is that the positioning of our flag actually has meaning. So I will throw a picture of the flag somewhere here. But typically the blue is on top and the red is on the bottom, which if the blue is ever on top, that means, which is typical of our flag, it means it's peaceful, it's peace, we're not at war. But if you ever see the red suddenly be on the top, that means that we are at war, or yeah, we are at war. So things to know about these things, because I don't know if any other countries have this same kind of tradition, I guess, motto, habit, I can't think of the word, but that sense where like our flags have meaning, and like say if you visited and saw the flag was like flipped over, you would know what that means. So if other countries do have that meaning, please let me know down below. Fun fact number 5 that you may or may not have known, and since like Endgame is still pretty raw in everyone's hearts, the farm that Thanos retires to after Infinity War and well into Endgame is actually in the Philippines, and I'm gonna butcher how this is pronounced because I can't pronounce things anymore. But that is the Banao Rice Terraces, known as the 8th wonder of the world, and I'll toss a picture up here, as well as some pictures of the scene where he comes into play. So if you want to go ahead and see where Thanos kind of decided to sit down after he ruined the world, you know where to go. Number 6. In 2014, the Philippines welcomed our 100th millionth citizen, which I believe was on July 27th, and that marks the Philippines as the 7th most popular country in Asia and 12th in the world. So we do have quite a bit of people, despite, us looking like a very tiny set of islands. Number 7, unfortunately this is very true and kind of laughable. We are known as the texting capital of the world. We love to talk, and I believe, I don't know when the date was, but I think it's recently, like 2014-ish, that we have been known to send out about 400 million texts a day. Yeah. Number 8, this one's actually pretty funny, and my uncle tends to call it the Burr months. So we start celebrating Christmas around September, and my uncle says that once the Burr months get to September, November, December, it's technically Christmas time. So before you guys get into it complaining about Christmas time coming up in like mid-November, remember the Filipinos celebrate it from like September to like probably well into January/February. At least that's how it is in my household. And we still, to this day, have Christmas decorations up because my mom says you can never not celebrate Christmas. So like I said, you can't complain anymore about Christmas being brought up too early, when in reality we have been celebrating it since the fall started. Fact number 9, this is the second to last fact, there are 7,641 islands in the Philippines alone, making it, I believe, the largest of the archipelago islands. And unfortunately, only 2,000 of them are habitated, 5,000 of them are not, and oh, just kidding. 2,000 are inhabited, and 5,000 of those 7,000 do not even appear on maps. They're unnamed. And the last fun fact, which is probably something you guys don't know, but most Filipinos, if not all of them, probably most, because I know there are some areas where you only speak that area's language. But most Filipinos are actually multilingual. There are over 170 dialects in the Philippines, and most of them do pick and choose, speak them. My mom knows the main language, which is, I believe, Tagalog, unless I'm incorrect, and I believe she also knows Ilonggo. Yeah, and then on top of that, English is one of the what's the word? The nation's languages in there, because we are taught English from a very young age. I believe it's one of 5 languages five countries that consider English to be their national language. But that is it for my Weird Wednesday. It's a pretty chill one. I did have a lot of fun putting these guys together, primarily because there were some things that I did not know about the Philippines that I decided not to even include in this one, because 1, can't pronounce it anymore because my accent is gone. 2, I felt like they kind of popped up on the web searches that I was doing, so if you looked it up, you probably would know. Until my next Weird Wednesday, which is probably next month, feel free to subscribe. I try to upload these specific videos once a month, and sometimes they do have a theme that kind of follow the month. So this month I did Asian Pacific Heritage Month. 2 months ago I did Women's International History Month. And I don't know what June will be, but if you guys have any ideas, leave them down below. Other than that, I do upload bookish content / writing content twice a week, so feel free to subscribe, and all my links will be down below. Until my next video, I'll talk to you guys in the comments and everywhere else. Bye!